Good morning, class. Professor Kev here. This week, we're talking about miscommunication. And I think this is the best example of miscommunication. I had a student email me, goes, Kev, I'm going to win this competition. Here's my story. Friday afternoon, company-wide email. Hey, everyone. On Monday, we're going to announce layoffs. We just wanted to give you a heads up so you don't feel like we blindsided you. We didn't give you a warning. You kidding me? Friday afternoon? Now everyone has to wait until Monday morning to know if they're getting laid off or not. How do you feel about that? Maybe you're like, whatever, and to me, it really depends on your situation. My student, young dad, two small children, wife stays home, take care of the children. That was always their plan. He's like, what if I lose my job? We can't afford to live if we have no salary. So he's like, I wonder how much benefits I'm going to get, and just spiraled all weekend long. Talking to his friends, well, but if, this person gets laid off, I'm going to hopefully apply for that. Everyone's starting to do that type of math. And he's like, Kev, I didn't sleep all weekend. I was sick to my stomach, stressed out of my mind. Luckily, Monday came and I didn't lose my job. I went to my boss going, why? Why did you all send out that email? All you did was torture everyone. But see, here's miscommunication. They felt it was wrong to have you come in on Monday and go, hey, everyone come in the cafeteria. You're going to be getting a message today if you're getting laid off. You see the HR person go, hey, Kev, you got a minute? You're going to have a lot of minutes. To them, it made sense. To me, I'm like, it's the same result. I'd rather just get shocked than sit there all weekend wondering if I'm getting laid off and then be like, oh, I didn't. But now, like you said, it took a long time for everyone to get past that. They didn't trust anyone anymore. The way they handled it. Company side is like, well, we didn't want to just shock you, blindside you, so we gave you a warning. I don't know. It depends where you sit on this one. You might be on either side of this one. Me, I know I would spiral. I wouldn't want to know ahead of time. It's going to be the same results. Either I'm getting laid off or I'm not. And, getting the, hey, Kev, you got a minute? Because this did happen to me in life. I got laid off. I never saw it coming. I should have. I was just too young. The company was going through some financial struggles, and I was one of the new people, one of the easier people in the department to let go. And my boss is like, hey, you got a minute? I'm like, yeah, what's up? I'm gonna have to let you go. And I tear it up. And then he's tearing up because he feels bad for me. I'm like, just give me a minute. Just give me a minute. Trying to get composure because I gotta walk out of there and I'm gonna have to walk right out of the building. People see me coming out crying, and it doesn't look too good and stuff. So just again, this is why communication is so challenging. There's always two sides. Hey, this is a good way to do this. Maybe you disagree and stuff. And that's the key with communication. You have to think of the other person. How do they like to communicate? How do they want to be communicated with? I joke, you want to freak out, Professor Kev? Send me a group text message. Can't stand them. Especially when all I see is numbers. I don't know who's really saying what, and it's beeping all day. I'm like, I've been involved in some student groups, and hey, Kev, do you want to be in the group text? No, no, I don't. Because you guys are chatting back and forth all day, and I don't need to have, 30 text messages coming through about things that really don't pertain to me. Only message me if I need to know or you need me to do something. I don't need to see all the back and forth all day. So I don't know. I think this is probably the best one I've heard so far. Maybe one of you is gonna top this one, but again, that's why miscommunication is so challenging. The company's like, we thought we did a good thing. I would disagree. All right, thanks for watching. Hope you're having a great day. Looking forward to week one.